Hey everyone, Janine here from Lupus Health Shop. Today's topic is going to be supplements to never take. Everyone's talking about supplements. I'm like a huge supplement fan because I can only eat so much food in a day. I can't get all my nutrients, and because we have lupus, we need to supplement with more products that are healthy. If not, our body's going to have toxic buildup. It can't utilize all the nutrients properly, and we end up wasting our money on horrible products. Which is why Lupus Health Shop was created. It's a place where you can find information and products that can actually help you minimize symptoms without any crazy side effects. I'm living proof. If you're wondering what kind of supplements to stay away from, here's a specific term. It's called immune boosters. And some immune boosters that are really bad to take are Echinacea, elderberry syrup, cat's claw, St. John's wort. I have a phenomenal blog below that goes into great detail about immune boosters, immunoregulators, and different terms that will help you understand how our body works. If that's something you're interested, the link is below and you can check it out anytime. But right now I'm going to go into specifically what supplements to avoid and why. So we have two parts of our immune system, the innate immune system and the adaptive immune system. Innate immune system is where your body doesn't think to do it, it just knows it. It's natural instinct. Your physical barriers are part of this. We have defense mechanisms. Physical barriers, that's like your skin, your GI tract, and you have your general immune response. So your general immune response is inflammation, non-specific inflammatory response. Inflammatory response is really good, it helps your body heal. The problem for us is that it's chronic, and that's where the issues start. Those are what protects you from foreign invaders, from bacteria and stuff like that. What's part of your defense mechanism are like your bodily secretions, gastric acid that helps kill specific bacteria that's coming down to protect you. A lot of times we're eating foods that will not survive the acid in our stomach purposely, and that's to keep it safe so that we can enjoy all the good parts of what we're eating. Your adaptive immune system is basically like your killer T cells, immune system cells. They have a specific response where basically it has an antigen that is specific to what it's targeting so that it can fight it. So for example, if you've ever had any vaccines are part of your adaptive immune system where it creates a special antigen. So next time your body sees or comes into contact with something, it's like, oh, I remember that. I'm gonna fight it now because I remember how to do it. The best way to figure out what supplements not to take is if people are talking about in their descriptions of the product, if it's going to boost your immune system or help or protect. Sometimes these are good words to use when describing them correctly, but most people are not describing them that accurate because they're just using key trending terms. So it's important to investigate before you purchase. Or you can check out our shop right in the link below, because that is where we've already vetted every product. I have either taken them or have made sure that there are no fillers, binders, or any crazy chemicals that are going to trigger our immune system. Five products to stay away from. Echinacea is super common. You might hear people take that during the winter. That's to help prevent flu and prevent cold. This is great if you have a normal functioning immune system, but shocker, we don't. Olive leaf is another one.
Like what you see so far, subscribe and click on the bell so you don't miss out next week on our new video. Now back to the topic of the week.
So olive leaf has many healing properties like inflammatory effects, it has antioxidants and anti-fungal properties, and those are great, but not at the level that we can handle, so I would avoid that as well. Another one is cat's claw. It's a very powerful antioxidant, and there are some antioxidants that are okay for us to take because it is so important for us to be able to recycle and get rid of all the toxic buildup, and there are some good antioxidants out there, but this is not one of them. What it does is elevate your white blood cells, and when we elevate them too much, that can actually trigger a flare-up because it's telling our immune system to fight something. And when your immune system is confused, it's going to have a hard time figuring out the difference between good and bad. So while it's fighting the bad, it's going to be fighting the good, so just stay away from it. Elderberry syrup. This has been like completely trending lately. like for at least for the past year. But that's not something that we want to take. This is way too much stimulation for our body, and it's best to be avoided. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please share with your friends on social media, and that way we can help other lupus sufferers make sure they're taking the right products so that they can prevent lupus symptoms. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, click the bell so you never miss out, and like our video. Thanks so much for watching. See you next week.